Yeah, pretty darn late tonight, but it was better than yesterday, so we're on the up and up. I've got some stuff expiring here, some important stuff to use. So this is gonna be first order of business tonight. Dearest yet Marvel champions. I've got more SIGs expiring. Do I go with... someone like Omega Red or the big bad sassy man? Us now. Okay. To it. Not gonna make a poll because, well, they're already expiring. What is this poll gonna be? 30 minutes, and then I forget, and then these things expire, and then I come back and I'm super pissed. No, we're just gonna use these SIGs right now. Just gonna do it right now. LOL, man. Proofread. Wait, what? What did I, the tweet? Hold on a sec. We got more SIGs expiring. Do I go with someone like Omega Red or the big bad sassy man? Okay, well, I don't think it was the tweet. Need units for March 8th. That looks good. What am I missing? What am I proofreading? What did I mess up? The title? Oh, God, March. I was like, I spelled it right. What? Damn it, dude. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway. Well, thank you. Damn it, dude. All right. Devon Banks, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, dude. Saying how you like those beans. Let's go, BG. Yo, Devon, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone else, for telling me that I'm a dumbass. Appreciate all you guys. Oh, man. Picked a good day to come back, Kai. Thank you for the 2 and the 20 months. Thank you for both of those. Yo, could you please tell me how to get more 5-star shards quickly? Because I really want a dupe on my cable. Logan, I've got some unfortunate news for you, my friend. Even if you got 100,000 5-star shards in an instant, you're probably not going to get a dupe on your cable. With those 100,000 5-star shards, there's a lot of champions in this game. That said, I've got some rather fortunate news for you. Cable doesn't really need to be awakened. His awakened ability is, it's just okay, you know. It's not really all that useful. Cable in general as a champion is really not that strong unless you're using the APOC synergy. APOC brings a super powerful synergy for Cable. As far as answering your actual question, though, of how to get more 5-star shards, well, they come from all over the place. You kind of have to remove the word quickly from your vocabulary in this game because, yeah, if you're looking for something quick, the only answer is to swipe that credit card, you know? But you can still get a plentiful amount of shards without spending money. It just comes from playing the game. Shards are like the most basic reward in this game that come from virtually everywhere. They don't come from Alliance Quest, but outside of Alliance Quest, every other area of the game mode you can think of, you play it, you get some type of shards. If you're not getting that many 5-star shards currently, it's because you got to step up the difficulty. And the only way to step up the difficulty is to become stronger overall. You can do that by investing in masteries. If you're not sure which masteries to go with, there's a video that I put out Just search for beginner and intermediate masteries. It'll take you through and point out all the best masteries to start out with through like level 50 or something. Rank up your current champions like 4 stars if that's your highest star level champs, and yeah, try to just in general better your skills. Okay, and a little bit of ISO expiring, nothing major there though. Okay, yeah, and all those things, dude. This is so much more terrifying now, actually, with the red background. It really feels like the entire game's on fire, telling me like, dude, you gotta use these things. But anyway, then you'll get more shards that way. All right. Devon sending over another 2 saying, BG, quick Twitters, please. Sure. We can do a quick tweeter check here before we use these sig stones and then start gathering up them units. Let's see. Thought you might like what I made for hold on. Thought you might like what I do for dinner tonight. Tater tot rotel casserole. Is that? I don't even know how to say these things. I'm so bad when it comes to food. This looks great though. What is tater tot rotel? I don't even know what rotel is. But yeah, overall it looks great, dude. It's got a great color to it. I'm very picky when it comes to food, so I don't even know if I would enjoy eating or not, but it looks good at least. Looks great. And I do love me some tater tots, so. Okay. You just made everyone in the entire chat here very hungry. I hope you're proud of yourself for that. Rotel is a cheese brand. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Got it. Lohan definitely stopped listening after you said probably won't dupe cable. Yeah, maybe. Oh, man. Also, by the way, what is your best champ? My best champ? I don't know who my best champ is. Probably my Doom. But my Doom's not even my highest ranked one. He's just a very powerful champ in general. Maybe you can say King Groot. King Groot, quite the unstoppable force there. Okay, anywho, let's go ahead and use some of these sig stones. So, let me see. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. All right, so we got about 50 of these things to use. Let's just go ahead and pop probably 60 into a champion. I'm still a little unsure exactly what I want to do with these things, even though I keep using sig stones. I did get Kingpin 6200. Yes, I did. Omega Red, I think, was 120. Oh no, 140 now. Okay. What do I do, you guys? Who was I investing in last time? You know, I almost want to invest in Ghost. As much as I despise Ghost, I can't deny that sometimes she is just so damn effective for Battlegrounds. I mean, there's no denying she's a powerhouse everywhere in the game. It's just, in Battlegrounds, I can't really avoid playing certain champs as well as I can in other game modes. And yeah, actually sigging up my 6-star Ghost to replace my 5-star, I feel like I would end up playing her a lot more. Wait, hold on. Rotel isn't a cheese brand. Oh, it's a tomato and green chili. Okay. Tomato and green chilies. Okay. Kai, thank you for another 2, by the way, saying, guess what? I graduate in 2 weeks. Dude, that's awesome, man. Happy early graduation. I almost said retirement. It's a little too early for that. Oh, man. But that's awesome, dude. Graduate in 2 weeks. You're both simultaneously gonna be a free man and well, welcome to the real world where no one's free. So yeah. There Ghost is awakened. Defo Max Sigger and rank for her 100%. That's my best advice ever. Thank you, Schleerum. It probably is good advice, but I don't know that I will do it. Spot, so Static, I took Spot to like Sig 160 or something like that. So Spot's, I'm comfortable leaving Spot at Sig 160. I don't think he needs to go. I mean, hold on, let me pull him up. I was about to go to Aunt May, but we don't need to do that. Let's just go right here and let's look at him this way. Yeah, Sig 160. So the two ways that he scales basically just increases his damage a little bit more. And it's nice, and I think he kind of needs to be awakened, otherwise his damage is pretty I don't want to say lackluster, but it's lacking. I definitely would want this guy awakened, right? And I invested all these Sig stones into him for a reason. But the final 40 Sigs are more than likely just going to be overkill damage. So I think I'm comfortable leaving him at 160 for right now. And if I find that it is, you know, I'm not killing the opponents and it wouldn't just be overkill damage, then I'll go back and invest the other 40. Never to maximize potential 6 stars, why don't you just Sig 200 all the champs you use? I mean, I've definitely done that with other lower star levels in the past. I'm trying to think if we're there right now, for me at least, and 6-star champs. I don't think so. I don't think I'm quite there yet. Where, like, rather than the additional 275 7-star shards, I think I just want, or I said 275, but it's 255, right? Or God, what is it? No, it is 275, I think, right? Anyway, whatever it is. You think I know these things off the top of my head at this point. It's just been a little while since my last crystal opening, that's all. Anyway, I think I'd rather have 20 Sig levels on these like 20 Sig stones worth of value, rather than that minuscule amount of shards. What's on May 8th? May 8th is the day that 7 stars enter the game. So, yeah. I need units so I can buy some Paragon crystals. Apparently there's going to be some sort of event. And I'm kind of just assuming it's similar to the gifting event. Except you're just buying Paragon crystals. Man, I actually want to Sig up Void pretty bad. There's a bunch of, I mean, I have a bunch of Awakening gems. Maybe I just use it. Maybe I just get this guy going. Double level up is on? Is it? Son of a, hold on. Let me go check that out. Let's investigate. It is science, huh? Okay. Maybe I'll finally actually rank up these gems. What catalysts did I have expiring? Just some low-level ones. Okay. Not to worry. Okay, so there's Void, there's what's his face too, man? Absorbing Man. That I could awaken and Sig up him as well. Which champ was the last champ that I fed these 6 stones into? I don't know. I'm a little tempted to go with that ghost, though. Telling you. It's quite tempting. Seriously, who the hell was I feeding these 6 stones to? Maybe it was just Omega Red. And maybe I just continue to invest them into Omega Red for right now. There's Thing as an option, too. Kind of passed over him. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't go with Thing. Do a poll, Baldy? No, I don't want to do a poll. Did anyone not see the Kabam stream or heard that 7 stars are coming out? Clarissa, what are you talking about? You got any proof of this stream? Maybe an informational post that you could share with the rest of the class? Like how Kabam makes you keep wanting to grinding for units and USD cash now. They do a pretty good job of encouraging people to grind their asses off. That is for certain. There's a little part of me that wants to invest in someone like Magneto. Honestly, his awaken ability is a bit underrated. It's just, how often do I really use him in Battlegrounds? Yeah, I don't know. Crossbones? Crossbones isn't the worst champ to toss these into, but also not the best, in my opinion. Gonna sig up thing, you might as well max sig him, otherwise not worth it to me. That's kind of true, yeah. Greetings from the Philippines. Gran, you're in the Philippines right now, huh? Okay. You have fun over there, man. I've never been, but a buddy of mine, he just got back from the Philippines. I guess it's probably been like 6 months at this point. But yeah, he had a good time over there. Visiting some family. Relic opening before 7-star release? Probably. Probably. Alright, you know what? I can't decide, and Omega Red, he is a greedy little goblin when it comes to SIGs. And I'm kind of just tempted. Am I tempted enough to SIG 200 this guy? Oh my goodness. I'm honestly really thinking about Ghost pretty hard right now. Thinking about Ghost, I'm thinking about Void. Do I give the gem to Void? You know what? Screw it, dude. Fine, here we go. This is what I'm doing. I love Void, and I am going to give this gem to... Wow, I have 2 science class gems? Okay, well there we go. I'm giving a gem to Void, and we're getting the process started. I'm giving him a whole bunch of Sig stones. I'm gonna get him to Sig 60 right now. There we go. And I'll grab the stuff out of the overflow. And this is gonna be my Sig stone dump for a little while now. I'm gonna feed those into Void. So yeah, there we are. Done. I love Void as a champion. And it's about time, honestly. It's just about freaking time. Watch Void be in the next pool of 7 stars? Oh my god. No, actually, that's fine. That's fine. The reason I said oh my god at first is because I think you're like I could easily see Void being in the next pool of 7 stars. Because he's not like super OP, but he's also very useful. And honestly, you could argue he needs to be awake and needs high Sig level, which is true offensively. Defensively, he's a beautiful champion, Sig level 0. He gains no benefit for being awakened on defense. So, yeah, I panicked for a second there thinking, yeah, honestly, I could see that totally being true. However, I also like to use Void offensively, and to make him a double threat in Battlegrounds, a 7-star Void would not be useful to me at all. Because, yeah, I mean, if you want to be a double threat, the dude has to be, like a Sig 200, 5-star is going to be stronger than a 7-star. Oh, maybe that's not true, I don't know. But certainly a Sig 200, high rank 6-star is going to be way better than low rank 7-star unawakened. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go burn some energy in the old apothecary. Like I've said the last few times I've entered this quest, I'm not even sure I need the revives, but I mean, I might as well. Do I got a revive in here? Nope. Okay, I'm going to go top side first. Alright, Zaytoven, thank you very much for the buck, saying, What is this? Kaletu Barada Nikto? Why do I feel like I just... Is that a... Why do I feel like I just did like a Harry Potter curse or something like that? What did I do? What was that? Was that something backwards, maybe? Well, let me read this again. Nope. Nothing backwards. What did I just read? Did I just curse someone out in a different language? Whoops. I mean, going with someone you love can never be a wrong move. This is true. Ryan's the only guy I can say you have too many awakening gems to. I do have too many awakening gems. It is kind of silly. A few too many. That's for sure. Just, okay. I'm making a note because I think I'm going to clip that little part and add it to the mass rank up of the void awakening. You just opened a gate to the netherworld. No big deal. Oh, okay. Is that all? You're right. That is no big deal. You know that you can use your incursion artifacts for 4 stars, right? Easy ISO. I much rather get things that actually contribute more than just ISO for incursion artifacts. So while you're not wrong, I would consider that a bad play, in my opinion. It's from the day the Earth stood still. Is that a movie? Is that a book? I don't even know what that is. I'll take an unduped 7-star void any day, and no, Brian, a 5-star is slow as F against a 7-star rank 1 void. Don't forget their equivalent of rank 4 6-star. You're right, but like you can't get Fear of the Void. So let me show you what I'm talking about here, words. I do think I would probably put a 7-star in my deck compared to the 5-star. Because I would at that point just consider him pure defense. But let's do a little math here. Let's crunch some numbers. So let's see. Void. Okay, so 6-star rank 4, right? So imagine this is just 7-star rank 1. The dude has 32-27 attack. Right? He's certainly going to have more health. But let's just look at attack-wise. 32-27. Okay. And now we have attack here. So basically 2200. Let's round. So 2200, and this was well, we're gonna be rounding down slightly, but 3200, right? So here's the real difference though. The awaken ability. This is again for the 5-star rank 5. Adds 3000 attack roughly. So that means his attack would be over 5,000 as a 5-star rank 5 compared to the 3,200 that a 7-star rank 1 is roughly going to have. Not to mention, Fear of the Void also keeps all your utility going. You completely lose his utility without the Awaken ability. Which also includes throwing debuffs significantly faster as well. So yeah, an unawakened void offensively, a 5-star would be better than a 7-star. Undisputed. It's really just defense that, yeah, how much do you value Void as a defender? And Void, I would say, if I have him ranked up, I'm probably going to use Void more defensively than I am offensively. Just because my deck is usually kind of skewed offensively, so I need more help in the defensive department. So you need units for 7-stars? Yes. It's not like Fear the Void is always up, though. So are you telling me that you're going to kill opponents before Fear of the Void would come up? Is that, has Void ever done that a single time in his life outside of auto fighting through a low level quest? Fear of the Void is always up if you if the opponent can't shrug off debuffs after like I don't know what is it, like 35 seconds into the fight or something like that. It will be up. How much time does it take to get Fear the Void up? Gotta think. His debuffs. The first debuff I think is faster, right? Hold on, let's see. I remember looking and like actually timing Void's debuffs. And it says every 10 seconds you inflict a debuff. But I swear I think I like timed this with a stopwatch once, and I think it was wrong. I don't know if that was ever fixed or what. But something about it actually felt wrong. Anyway, so every 10 seconds you get one of these debuffs. But isn't there like... Didn't he have like his first debuff is faster or something? I thought he had something like that. Oh, no. Oh, I see. I just didn't read the rest of this. So 10 seconds, and then plus 4 seconds on the timer if at least one debuff is already active. Whoops. Should have just read that. Okay, so it's every 14 seconds. The first one is 10, though. Okay, so... Let's say you get like 3 of these debuffs, which would put the timer at 38 seconds. 10 plus 14 plus 14. And then, yeah, you can get like 3 special ones off in that time, roughly. So yeah, we're talking like 40 seconds or something. What is the ability to shut down both power gain and healing compared to Human Torch and Spidey 29? So that's where he gets his value to me. Yeah, I mean, he's got tons of value just in general. A big part of his value is that he doesn't actually have to hit the opponent. There's so many times where you can't actually hit the opponent in a fight and his damage is still kind of trickling in. Now, if there's no nodes that prevent you from actually dealing damage, then yeah, that benefit is gone. Basically, outside of like baiting a special, but there are a lot of nodes that would prevent something like that. We're gonna have Unstoppable potentially in the next one, although I guess you could play around that, right? What form of Unstoppable is coming in the next season of Battlegrounds? Is it the one where you just stay away when the timer happens, or is it the one where on a timer go unstoppable? Okay. Checking one last time for a revive, but nope, we're out of here. Stay away? Okay. Got it. Didn't you pull Void ages ago? Yes. And I would have loved to use them ages ago, but this is a perfect example of when I say like 6 stars weren't for free-to-play players. Yeah, Void, I would have loved to actually use them, but only now can I actually use Void. Whereas all the time where I was like most active in my alliance, doing everything in the game at you know, the highest level that I possibly could, it was still impossible. It didn't matter. And that is my biggest fear when it comes to 7 stars. Except for me, well, it doesn't really matter because I've already resigned to knowing that and just playing my own game, keeping it more casual. Used to be a top tier option for life cycle back when it was a new node. He's still a top tier option for that node. It's just that node, yeah, you don't really see it all that many places. You don't really need a top tier counter for it. Fighter flight every 12 seconds for 4 seconds. Okay. 12 seconds for 4 seconds. Yeah, so Void is not really going to have too much of an advantage in this next Battleground node set, on the victory track at least. But in a way, Void is a little bit like Domino, where Void can be useful offensively kind of no matter what. There are times where, you know, he's going to excel a little bit more. Like we had that one node set where people got a weakness debuff on him. Right? Of course, Void's going to take more advantage of that. But Void, even if the opponent doesn't slip up, he sometimes can force you to play a little slower. How do you play this guy again? Okay, I think I remember now. Whoops, that was an accident. Okay. I've got to rank up this spot here, man. He's going to be good fun. Icy Toxic sending over a buck. Thank you very much. Saying, about to rank 3 my Nimrod. I need your blessing before I can. All-knowing PG. Oh, man. First off, I am definitely not all-knowing. However, I do know enough to say that Nimrod is a solid rank up. A great rank up. So, yeah, go for it, dude. And congrats. Nimrod's a beast. Very useful in a lot of areas of the game. Especially the one game mode that I care about most, which is Battlegrounds. Offensively and defensively. Very strong champ. Wish they changed his debuff versus evade to a 50% decelerate. It would be insane if Void also countered unstoppable. It would be insane if he did that, yeah. I think he's just good enough as is. He even counters Dex, you know? The opponent can't even dex out of your abilities reliably. A lot of people still don't know that about Void. But yeah, one of his debuffs here. Let me read the description on that. Okay. Reduce ability accuracy of evade and the dexterity mastery. Which honestly I find kind of silly. But also, it's a 30% chance. So like, and you can play around this debuff. So I think it's fine that they designed it that way. It would be kind of dumb if there was just like no way to play around and like you just shut down your dex and that was it. But yeah, you can manage your debuffs and then still dex fine. Or you could risk it. But man, 30% chance. That's a little, it's too high to risk it, and especially against Void, where if you lose your combo, yeah, you might be facing down that next debuff too. Holy cow, man. Why am I getting my ass kicked against this Falcon? It's so hard. BG, our tier 6 mats coming to AQ. Static. I haven't paid attention to AQ in a very long time, and I don't intend to start now. Wait, does he have the synergy? Wait, is there a synergy? Did he just lock on at the start of that by holding block, or no? I don't think he has any synergies with those. I guess he did just lock on normally. Ryan Grant is the last hope for humanity. We're doomed. If I'm the last hope, dude, that's it. Nothing I could do to save us, man. Hashtag first time storm PDX raid. Welcome, raiders. What is this message? First time storm PDX raid. Wow, this game mode is a lame mode. Wow, dude. You just hating on my game mode like that? I can't believe you. Wait, what? Yeah, she's from Portland, apparently. What? I'm lost. You're gonna have to break this down. First time I've pulled her, got it from an incursion crystal. Oh, okay. Still slightly lost, but I understand a little bit more now. Oh man, where can I get ISO? Like a lot of ISO. So at Chomper, most ISO in this game comes just from duplicating champions. You can get, you know, generic ISO from questing, and it adds up a bit over time, of course, but for the most part, you just got to find ways to get more crystals. That way, when you open the crystals, you know, every crystal you open increases your chance of getting a dupe, you know, as your roster expands. And eventually your roster will be so filled in with champs that, yeah, you just get a lot of ISO when opening crystals. In addition to the normal areas of the game that you may already be participating in, like just general questing, the arena actually has a surprisingly good amount of, you know, crystal shards that could add up to give ISO over time. It's not like the thing is, yeah, ISO, a lot of people are low on it. I'm currently low on it as well. Because actually I haven't been playing the arena, but back when I was playing the arena regularly, I actually never had issues with ISO in the past. It can be quite time consuming, and for many people, not super enjoyable. My advice, if you are looking to do, you know, some arena grinding, though, is just to take your mind off of it. You could grind arena while like watching a movie or hanging out in a stream or podcast or whatever. Trying to remember her name, and for some reason made her PDX rather than just X. Okay, yeah, that really, I think PDX is the abbreviation for the Portland airport. I don't know. Okay. Wow. That's what all of that you're saying is? Holy crap, man. I had no idea what on earth you're talking about. Okay. So I figured you were talking about Storm Pyramid X with the P and the D. But yeah, I've never heard anyone say that. But I'm like, okay, maybe someone just started, maybe it's like a YouTube channel that I'm not familiar with too. Maybe it was a, maybe it was an Abido and Storm PDX double raid. But then you're talking about Portland, and I'm like, in the comics? She's from Portland in the comics? That was confusing as all hell, man. What do you think about the Battleground matchmaking system in Victory Track? It's a doozy of a situation there. So it's not perfect, and I don't know if there is a way to make it better, is the unfortunate truth. The way it works in the Victory Track is it's not just taking into account exactly where you are in the you know, like your rank. It's also trying to do some calculations of like approximately how strong your roster is, and trying to find opponents that are like, you know, similar level. What's unfortunate about that is I actually feel really bad for the people. Dang, dude, I'm getting some big game stutters. That's not the first time it's happened tonight. I just didn't call it out because, you know, figured whatever. But I feel like that's the, I don't know, 5th or 6th time that I've seen like a big freeze like that. Maybe not that many even, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I actually feel bad for the people that have you know, the largest rosters, because you think, oh, okay, I you know, went into this Battleground match and got my ass kicked. Well, let me maybe spend a bit of money, get an even stronger roster, right? That way I can go in there next time, and okay, now I'll have this advantage. Except you don't have the advantage because you're now facing an even stronger opponent because you have this even stronger roster. It's odd because, like, I also don't like the ability just to, you know, like, pay to win or whatever, right? But I also think, like, well, then what the hell were people spending money for? Thinking that they're... It's... I don't know, man. It's just... It's weird. I think it's better than it used to be. I think Kabam, when they initially released Battlegrounds, it was more skewed towards your deck strength, and that's why people were trying to, you know, sandbag with low star level champs in there. So it's better now, but yeah, there's no real way to make it perfect. Because if they didn't match based on, you know, deck strength a bit, then if you didn't spend any sort of money, like, you just totally get stomped. You'd stand no chance. Imagine someone who just got uncollected and just unlocked Battlegrounds, and then someone who's been like a day one Paragon player. That wouldn't even be a match, you know? Just be like, this is the dumbest game ever of all time. Ever. Of all time. Bryce, thank you for the 401 saying whippity whoopity wee. Looks like I'm the big D. Wow. I didn't know where that was going, but I liked where it ended. Oh man. It's almost like a little bit of a Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa sort of vibe to it, you know? Whippity whoopity wee. I am the big D. There needs to be like 2 verses to that. That was too short. Oh man. Bryce, thank you for the 401 though, dude. I completed Eternity Pain at rank 5 my Tigra. My matchups got much harder. Maybe an additional rank 4 too. Yeah. It's interesting, right? It really makes you think, like, what am I doing all this work for? Just so I get even stronger opponents? What on earth? But on the flip side of that, it's not something that you can really like abuse forever by, you know, like keeping a low strength roster, because once you make it to the Gladiator circuit, and this is probably true the closer you get to the Gladiator circuit as well, but especially once you're in the Gladiator circuit, your matchups, I believe, are like nearly exclusively based around your rating. Maybe it is exclusive, or maybe they use some other factors too still. I don't know. But the point is, if you don't chase down the better rank ups, and you don't do whatever you can to get a stronger roster, once you hit the Gladiator circuit, if you even make it that far, you're just going to get smoked. You're going to get crushed. So, it's just a victory track that to me feels a bit funny, where feels like the effort is maybe slightly wasted. But you still better be trying your ass off to get some stronger champs for the Gladiator circuit. As someone with mostly rank 4s and nothing lower than a rank 3, it's hard for me to expect people to feel any compassion for me. But I definitely get matched with similarly stacked rosters 90% of the time. I'm stoked when I'm matching anyone with 5 stars. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's weird, right? Because like I'm not even trying to make it sound like a compassion or like, oh, boo hoo, your roster's so strong, so now you're facing tough opponents. It's not even like that. It's more of just like, if we kind of remove ourselves from the situation, and you look at it just from like, I don't know, man. Just from like numbers on a page sort of thing, it doesn't really add up to me. It feels a little funny, but at the same time, what's the alternative? There really isn't one. Not that I'm aware of, at least. You could maybe argue bots and make players sometimes match more non-player opponents or something like that. It'd be a little bit of a tough sell, but I don't know. It definitely goes against the purpose of Battlegrounds, where you're supposed to be going up against another player. But if you think about it, like, how do you increase the win rates of players? If it's always one player versus another, then someone's losing half the time, right? It's always going to be 50-50. 50% win rate is like the highest win rate you can have, essentially, on an average. But you start throwing in some bots that are maybe slightly like below average in terms of skill and ability, and then suddenly, I mean, it doesn't matter if it, like, hopefully they lose, honestly, right? And if they're losing, then hey, the overall actual player percentage win rate goes above 50%. Yeah, it's definitely against the purpose of the mode. Greetings from Turkey. Hey, shout out to all the MCOCers in Turkey. I still love, that's one of my favorite things about this game, is that it's international. There's so many people that play this game who I will never know just because of like language barriers, you know? So like there's just entire communities of people playing this game in other areas of the world that like we're not really aware of them. They're not really aware of us. Of course there's some crossover, but like I do wonder, like I don't know. Like, well, I was gonna mention, yeah, maybe I shouldn't even get into it, actually. I feel like whatever I'm gonna bring up is gonna somehow get spun to be controversial or something. Because I was gonna, because basically kind of what my White Mummy was getting at, where like unfortunately he's unable to play the game in his area now. There's probably a few areas like that where they're just not able to actually play MCOC. And I was gonna say, like, I wonder who, you know, like if there's content creators like in those areas, but I don't know, man. Gonna somehow get spun into a political conversation, and yeah, screw that. All right, Brandon Dawson, thank you very much for the buck. Damn, I was gonna try to finish this guy off before he threw that special. Oh, that's good. Want to block that. All right, Brandon, let me see. That makes for a poor ladder state and allows players with weaker decks to take higher ranks. It takes away from players' advancements throughout the game. What does? You're just talking about if there were non-player characters, whatever. I'm not advocating for Kabam to add them. I was just saying, like, I should learn Tigra. I was just saying, like, there's really nothing you can do. There's nothing you could do. And just thinking of like some small things that could be done, but would it actually make the experience better? Probably not. Ayo, BG got the Tigra skills. Yeah, once I looked at my phone and realized I was even playing Tigra. Didn't even know. Lakers bodyguard with the 48 months. Dude, now that I'm looking at my phone too. I want to hit this guy with a big special too. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that had a larger reach than I initially realized. All right. Oh boy. I saw it coming. There was nothing I could do to get out of the way though, dude. You ever do that? You just like, yeah, I'll heavy this guy out of his special, and you wind up the heavy, and God, sometimes I wish there was a way to cancel that heavy and just dash backwards. They should add that to a character as like one of their special abilities. To be able to charge heavy, but is there a champion that can do that already? Charge heavy, but don't have to throw the heavy? And I like, and I don't mean in the way of like Quake being able to charge heavy, not throw the heavy. I just mean like charge heavy and have the option to dash backwards. Because I don't think, I can't think of one at least. All right, Lorson, thank you very much, saying Q's last if you may. Oh, I swear this better not be a joke. Where's Schlerm here? Baldy, at the end of the day, we are all human beings, and together we will rise. Let us pray. Ramen. This is not one of your best. Are you serious? Because I see your message also saying, Lorson, that was my best one yet. I mean, if you think that was your best one yet, well, then I guess there's no reason to ever tell another joke because you'll never top it. So, fine, that was your best one. Now, go take a lap. Dude, I like the colors of this background right now. That red glow, the orange glow. More Snap balancing news. Mark, I've never played the game, but I'm still curious. Hit us with it. Kitty Pryde was pulled shortly after release. Now she's been reworked and a free copy given to all players, and those who bought her refunded. Okay. I wonder how much money something like that costs the Marvel Snap people. Second Dinner is their game company. So I wonder how much money it cost Second Dinner. Like, they have many more little cards, or at least, I don't know if they do right now, but like over time, they're going to have so many more cards than we have champions. And they're just cards at the end of the day compared to a whole champion. So like, if Kabam had to do that, if let's say they nerfed Tigra in this game, and they refunded anyone who ever spent money going for Tigra. First off, how would you even factor something like that into it? Because you could spend money on like a 6-star shard and like open up feature crystals for or something. Man, I don't know. But if you could somehow determine how much money was spent on maybe like Cav crystals alone or something like that, how much money would it cost Kabam? And then also just to give everyone that character too, which just like costs them kind of more money, just like takes away the future sales potential as well. Dude, I do not at all remember how to play this guy. But his combos feel just as bad as ever. I remember not hating Quicksilver when I tested him, but I don't love it either. One triplet, two triplet, three triplet, four triplet. So you gotta count for this guy. Will I kill him if I just pop the special 2 here? I don't know. No. Oh god, please don't throw your special 3. He threw the special 3 immediately. Oh god. Answer: a lot. Yeah, Karate Mike, it'd be a ton of money, right? I spent 10 million shards looking for Tigra. Me too. Definitely me too. Please refund me, Kabam. I spent so much money. I'm gonna need a refund on all those shards, please. Oh, why did I dash back? Oh well. Lakers bodyguard. Wait. Dude, how did I not read your last one? I can't believe myself. This seems to happen with you. Even... Oh my god. I think I've done this to you more than I've done this to anyone else. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Your last one was this little bald head of yours. Let it shiny. Everywhere you go, let it shiny. Let it shiny, let it shiny. That's just supposed to be let it shine? Lakers bodyguard. You also sent over a slice of cake. Dude, the 48 months. On the 48 month, the 4-year anniversary, I didn't miss any other messages tonight, did I? I'm so sad. Lakers bodyguard, I'm so sorry, dude. It's really not on purpose. And somehow it keeps happening. Oh, God. Oh, wait, Brandon, going back to yours, because now I'm checking to make sure I didn't miss anyone else's. You said was talking about the current system. Hold on. So, okay, that makes for a poor ladder state and allows players with weaker decks to take higher ranks. Oh, okay, yeah. It takes away from players' advancements throughout the game. Okay, yeah. Well, then I agree, yes. I agree. Like I said, it feels weird. So I in particular, I know there's people out there that are not super competitive. You know, I just play this game. They like Marvel. They like the game overall. Made a lot of friends along the way. Don't mind spending a bit of money on their hobby or a bit of time or a whole lot of time. Grinding out for highest chance. But typically, when talking about like a potentially poor experience in Battlegrounds, I typically think of people who do spend in that case. Because if you have a massive roster and you're not spending, well, you're probably you probably are more of a competitive player, because how are you going to get a massive roster without being competitive? You're going to be doing the things in the game to give you that massive roster, like, being in a top 10 alliance, war alliance, high AQ alliance, things like that, right? So if you're not a competitive player, but you do have a big roster, it does feel like those people get shafted. And, yeah, weaker rosters do kind of slip through those cracks. And that's just the way it is. Who put this guy in the arena, man? With his 20 crit resist or whatever it is. So annoying. Can't deal any damage to this guy. 75 hit combo. I should have popped a special 3. I didn't think the fight was going to go on long enough for me to do it, but that's what I should have done. Whew. What is May 8th? It's the day 7 stars get added to the game. Maybe I shouldn't have put May 8th in the title, because getting a surprising number of those questions. Which is fine. It's fair to ask the question. I'm not even mad that people are asking the question. I'm just I thought it was well known enough. Crap! I needed to put my higher level champs in. I knew before. Oh, I knew when I was getting out of that last match. Ah, God. All right. Well, the top one is Doom, and the bottom one's also Doom. So we're gonna try to go with Gam Gam in the middle here. Thank goodness she didn't get her 700th buff yet. She's on 699 currently, so we have a chance here. Okay. We have a good chance here against these champions. Let's do it. Not March 8th? Oh, man. Accelerate. Damn it. Yeah, that was definitely my fault. ABG, I wanted to ask, how are you getting so many points using rank 1 6 stars? I have a single rank 2 6 star, but I never get so many points from one fight. Are you in the basic arena or the featured arena? In the basic arena, 6 stars, they give a point amount that's balanced around 5 stars. Basically, they give the same amount of points as 5 stars in that arena. In the featured arena, they give much more. You thought these goobers knew that? Clarissa, I figured if you knew it, then everyone knows it. You know, this is one example of why grinding other areas of the game was quite a lot easier and less time consuming, even if units are more valuable overall. Wait, hold on. What are you saying, Abido? You know, this is one example of why grinding other areas of the game was quite a lot easier and less time consuming. Abido, I feel like we're not connected tonight. Hold on, maybe it has to do with your last comment. Weaker rosters should get shafted, like spends some money, peasants. Wow. First off, I wouldn't have put it that way. Yeah, but that's kind of the point. I agree. Again, I wouldn't have said it that way, but I agree that yeah, you should have to like work and build up towards it, right? But the whole point was that if you do have a big roster, like like the people with big rosters are getting shafted. Some people, at least. BG, you missed Jay Divine? Jay Divine. Are you in here? Where's Jay Divine? Alright. I'm gonna control F. Oh, son of a... Dude, wait, did I... Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah... Could not do it. Could not do one-handed against that. Dude, Gam too strong. I take back every bad thing I ever said about her being in the starter 7 pool. Very OP. Alright, here we go, though. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, Jay Divine? Back to your bread and butter? I'll grind with ya. Hell yeah, man. I would love to grind some bread and butter right now, dude. Ah. Will be delicious. I'm pretty hungry. I ate today too, man. There's some days I don't eat dinner till like after stream time. No, not today. I ate a whole bowl of beans. I'm still hungry though, man. It was a little while ago, to be fair. It was like I don't know, 5 hours ago, but anyway. Jason Wild Bunch, thank you for the buck saying, hold on, is there 2 parts? Let me see. Wait, is there second part or keep going at my own pace? There's gotta be a part. Wait, hold on. You don't hate him, but yet you don't rank him up. Hold on. Second part or keep going at my own pace due to revives not being out there as much as it used to be? Question mark. Yeah, Jason Wild Bunch. There's definitely a part 1 to this that's missing. And I feel like there's no way for me to figure out exactly what you're saying without that part 1. I don't know why it didn't get sent. I don't know why the YouTube overlords hate you. But it didn't get sent. Thanks for the content, and next week update on smoking. Oh, worth the wait. Okay. It's going to be a big milestone, perhaps. Clarissa, did you change your profile picture? You sent over $1, though. Thank you very much. With the sunglasses face. saying BG is getting a hair transplant May 8th. Okay, you know what? Is it because of the comments I made? Is it because I fired back? Is that why? You know what, Clarissa? First part I will send through tweeters if that's okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll be on the lookout, or I'll check in a couple minutes. Let's turn around this. Okay. All right, Roger sending over a book. With no message yet, unless YouTube ate that one as well. Oh, look at this Abby Doe guy with his fake $2. What is this? Death matches in arena are why it was easier to farm 3.2.6. Oh, is that what you're saying? Hold on. With that context, let me read your original message again. You know, this is one example of why grinding other areas of the game was quite a lot easier and less time consuming, even if units are more valuable overall. Oh, okay. Well, wait. Wasn't your previous comment, though, of like, shouldn't you get your ass kicked for being weak and not spending or something like that? There's no chance you're hitting death matches out here with your roster, Abido. How many, let me ask you this, Abido. How many rank 3 or higher champions do you have? And don't lie to me, because I'll just ask next time you're streaming. And then you won't be able to run and hide. So rank 3s and rank 4s. How many do you got? Or just rank 3 and higher. I can't remember if you have a rank 5 or not. Those are two separate subjects, and I was being an ass on purpose with the peasants one. Okay, being an ass on purpose or not, I still am curious, how many do you have? Because I don't think you can hit death matches. And I want to know. Nightcrawler was my 100th rank 3, says EZ. Good lord, dude. 100th. Pixie just destroying BG's feelings on the Daily Deadtron. I know. Hey, you pitch one down the middle, I'ma swing at it. I didn't pitch anything anywhere! This is not a ball! This is just my head. You could stop swinging. Hold on. And not paying attention still gets you into death matches, whereas that can't happen with farming back in the day. With farming back in the day? Are you saying back in the day as in like 3 weeks ago? Before revives were changed? We are... Oh, man. I'm so tempted to get you on call tonight because I feel like I'm just having a hard time understanding your messages through the chat. I'm not even saying it's your fault. I'm just saying, you know, it's not always that easy to understand exactly what people are saying through a little message. Okay, let me see. I'm at 7.3 and maybe make a poll for people to see if they should push to get Paragon. Let's see. Okay, I don't think anything's cut off here. I hope not, at least. All right, first part. Hey, BG. So I'm at 7.3 and have 3 more chapters or acts, however you want to put it. And I already have 3 rank 4s with the new crystals going out. Should I push for Paragon or just keep going? Go for Paragon. What do you have to do for Paragon? Is it just 7.4? Hold on, what was part... So part 2 was... hold on, should I just keep going? Or keep going at my own pace. Ah, okay. Due to revives not being out there as much as it used to be. Thanks for the content and next week up... Okay. Alright, so here's what I would recommend. We're not even going to make a poll on this one. Because in this case, this ain't going to be a... something to vote on. I'm going full on what's it called? Full-on dictator mode on this one. And I'm telling you what the people are going to say, even if they're not going to say this. My advice is to go for it, dude. You have some time. You have like 3 weeks, which is not that long. But in that time, here's what I'd recommend doing if I were you. If you have the time to allow. If you don't have the time to allow, hey, it's going to be okay. You don't have to get Paragon right now. Also, I would say this too. The event that's going to happen when the Paragon, or when 7 stars come out with like Paragon crystals, I don't think it's going to be like a 1-day thing. Right? So it's probably going to be like an additional week or something. We got like 3 weeks until 7 stars hit, and then probably another week for the event. So really, we're talking like 4 weeks. And if you're on 7.3, it is just taking down book 2, act 1. Yeah. So it is just taking down 7.4. So we're talking. Hold on. You said 3 more chapters or acts, but it should only be 2, right? 7.3 and 7.4. I think that's all you have to do. Wow, PG for president. Yeah. So like 6 quests we're talking here at most if you're on 7.3 already. Or did I say 6? I meant to say 12. Up to 12 total paths that you have to go down to hit Paragon. So what you could do in this time is focus on getting the revives out of the 22-hour events. Get as many as you can here. And yeah, do the apothecary once a day. And once you're capped out on revives, then start going through the content. And yeah, I would say if you have to use a few units to get you there too, it would probably be worth it. But you can determine that once the actual 7 stars are released. When we see like how good or how bad the event is. I wouldn't spend units prior to that on revives. Do what you can to stock some up. Get in there, see what you can do to get the content done. And then spend units when we see the event. That's what I would do. Send another pic on tweeters? Okay, hold on. Okay. So this is where you're at. Dude, that's even better. Oh my goodness. You have 4 quests to do to hit Paragon? Dude. Welcome to Paragon, my friend. It's happening. All right. You can do it. You can do this. You do have to face a unique boss challenge at the end of it. But I believe in you. You got this, man. Just, again, take your time with it. Try not to dip into, units until we see the event to see, if it's really worth the push or not. But hit the 22-hour, daily event. Hit the apothecary. And yeah, stock up some revives. Once a revive hits your overflow, I mean, you could probably start before that, but still, if any revive hits your overflow, just, do a quest. And if you have to replenish revives before going to the next one, then, just wait and replenish. Okay. That's my advice to you. Good luck, my friend. Okay, let me see. Roger. Here we go. Got a message from me now. Saying I think it's kind of sad now that since 3.2.6 is gone. Oh! One last piece of advice. I'm so sorry. I did forget this. Maybe someone in the chat said it too, but I didn't see if someone did or not. There is still ways to get revives if you want. In 5.3.6. It will take effort As in, like, you can't auto fight to get through there, but you can still do this. Oh, look, Abido said 5.3.6. Yeah, so you can do this to get revives too. God, Karate Man. Symbiote Spidey just became my 167th. I'm running out of champs to rank, dude. Karate Man has 167 rank 3s or higher. That's insane. Wow. Okay. Roger, let me find your message again. Also, hang on just one sec. Okay. Roger. All right, I think it's kind of sad now that since 3.2.6 is gone, I'm forced to grind arenas with you when I never had to before. I don't mind spending money on the game, but I don't want to feel forced to buy units in order to get revives and potions. Yeah. Technically, you still don't have to. But I understand. There was nothing quite as OP, quite as busted as that, right? But there are other ways where if you didn't want to grind the arena, you're not going to be able to progress as quickly, but yeah, you can still progress without spending units. Just going to take some more time. Kind of comes down to testing your patience, I feel. But if you're willing to go a little slower, willing to maybe wait for the next big rank up before taking on a challenge or something, or yeah, you can still get it done without hitting the arena at all. Haley's sending over to Haley. Thank you very much. Is one just because I was so slow to read the first one? Let me see. Wait, you sent over a super chat and then your next message is, hold on, I'm looking for a joke. Are you kidding me? You sent over a super chat to tell a joke that you don't even have yet? Oh my goodness. Good thing he goes on such long tangents so I have time to look. Anyway, what's the best day of the week? Thursday. Okay. I was thinking you still didn't find one. But no, of course you did. I mean, no offense, I understand he is being helpful for his peeps. Well, Haley, you could be helpful. And maybe take a lap for charity. You know, that's still a thing, right? Walkathon, something like that. You got to be out there taking a lap for that horrendous joke anyway, so. Boo. Go back to the arena. Any other quests for revives? I don't know. I think 536 is the best one for revives these days, but seriously, you get a lot of stuff from the arena. If you just don't enjoy the arena, I get it. And if you just rather be anywhere else than the arena, I get it. But I really think the arena is very efficient for a lot of people. Because let's say you target one area of the game to get revives, and then, okay, you complete content and you get a new champion from completing that content. Well, how are you going to rank that champion up if you don't have gold? And that's where the arena comes in. They give you that gold, and they give you the ISO. And then you're also getting the units that you can either spend on offers that are going to be just as powerful, sometimes more powerful than the content rewards. And actually be able to rank them up and stuff. But yeah, I get it. The arena is certainly not for everyone. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because, well, Battlegrounds are not currently here, waiting in the off season. And yeah, there is a reason to get these units coming up very soon, so I don't think, like, I'm not even going to dump all my units into it. I don't know how many units I'm going to spend on these Paragon crystals. I guess it kind of depends on how good the event is, but I'm kind of hoping I don't have to spend a lot of units. I'm kind of hoping that it's like I could spend 3K and be happy with that, you know? I really need to get that 5.3.6 guide out already. Happy no, it's... How much effort are you putting into this guide? No offense, it's... I would say a guide like this, you don't need a lot of... You don't need to go crazy with it. You know, there's certain guides that... the more information you could pack in there, it's worth it. But for something like just a quick little tidbit for players that don't know, hey, you guys know that 3.2.6 is nerfed, but check it out. You can go to this quest, and then you show it, and that's it. It's done. I know it's info that's known already, but I did 100 runs for science. Okay. Yeah, time to post the video. Time to make it. Can you explain the even, please? Taj, is that event? Explain the event? Which event? You're talking about the side quest event? You get keys from logging in to the calendar, if this is even the one you're talking about. And then you go into the side quest using one of those keys. Make sure you're ready to, like, do a path before you go in. Otherwise, you waste that key. Let me find Cap Murdoch's. Ooh, what is this? New mashup Monday over here. Titania plus Thor equals Thunderdome. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Damn. Did I say Storm instead of Thor? Because I was kind of looking at the picture as I was reading this, and I could have sworn I was thinking Titania and Storm. And I don't know if I read Thor or Storm. Either way, the hammer really threw me off after thinking Storm. And I was like, well, why is the hammer here, though? But no, this is awesome. I love that Titania is just like lifting with one finger like that. And not from the handle side, from the actual hammer side. So cool. Okay, anywho. So yeah, side event quest. Here we go. You do the side event. So you log in, you get a key, you enter the side event quest, you go down the paths. There's certain paths that if you look at this infographic from Kat, just check out her Twitter for all that info. You know, or I'll link this in the chat in a second too. But the certain path will give a vault, and then you use the vault code to unlock it, and then you're able to go on the other paths as well. And that's pretty much it. The only thing to really pay attention to as well is, by the way, I linked it in the chat now. The only thing to really pay attention to as well is that make sure, like the quest is a little bit bugged where it's not showing completed paths. So just make sure whatever path you walk down, there's a chest on it to grab. That way you're not doubling up on paths. And that's it. Pretty cool side quest. I really like it for this month. If you're talking about a different quest, well, I'm sorry. There's a lot of events in this game, and I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, okay. Here we go. I should have just waited for you to expand. You said the May 8th, or is it just 7-star release? Aha. Well, sorry for wasting your time with that information, everybody. We don't know. We don't know the details of the event. It is the release of 7 stars. And they just teased that there being some sort of event. And I'm assuming it's something like the gifting event where you get points for opening up Paragon crystals, compare like the same way that people get points for opening up, you know, gifting crystals. But I could be totally wrong. It could be something entirely different. I'm sure we'll get that info probably like a week or a few days before it launches. And until then, we're just not going to know. Kabam should have said cat art never misses. That's true. Hold on. Haley, did you send over another buck? You did send over actually another $2. Let's see. Selective hearing / reading. Wait, hold on. Schlirim, let's not get hasty. What does Schlirim say? Oh, talking to Abby Doe, I think. All right, let me see. Do we still go for champs? Because I want to go for 6-star Doom. Not sure how. Manifest, maybe? Good luck, is all I can say. If you want to go for a champion, there's really not too many options. Option 1, I would say the Incursion Crystals. It's not the greatest chance, and of course the champion has to even be in here in the first place. But you can check for whatever champ you're going for. You're looking for Doom, you said? Let's do a quick scan here. There's no Doom in this one. There's no Doom in this one. Void is in there. Maybe I should have went for the Void Crystal before using the gem. There's no Doom in this one. Wait. Is it only 3? Damn. It was only 3, right? Yeah. Dang. Didn't even realize there's so many for 5 stars. Oh, wait. There's one up here as well. Wait. What? Are they really just... Okay. I'm gonna rant for just a second here. How is this possible? How does this happen? How is this page not even organized by what you're looking for? Why? Why is it like this? This game has been like this forever. When looking at like the crystal tabs and stuff like that, there's no rhyme or reason to how things are organized here. I feel like they try a little bit, but then you find crystals that are just all over the place, man. Like, oh, here's a daily Paragon crystal. Are the other daily crystals right next to it? No. Where's the other daily crystal? Oh, here's another Cavalier daily. I mean, they're sort of together. There was other gifting crystals. Oh, here's another gifting crystal, though. Interrupting my eggs. How does this happen like this, man? All right, anyway, let me go back to the Incursion store and look at the other crystals. You're reading it wrong? 0 bugs in MCOC. Yeah, I guess I just... Time to go back to school so I can learn how to read. Okay, well, let's look at the rest of these then. Man, these crystals, they've got some good champions in them. No Doom still in this one, but... Like, you can get a Null in here, you know? You can get a Dragon Man for anyone looking to do, what's it called? Karinas? And maybe you need a Dragon Man for the robot path. Or Warlock as well. Like, you get some really useful champions out of these crystals. I think this is the only one that I did not check so far. Venom Zaduke. Yeah, no Doom in here. Unless I missed another area of these crystals. Outside of that, Haley, your next best option is to go for a featured crystal. I would avoid the dual class crystals. The odds are just way too low still to be worth the additional shard count. But yeah, dual class crystals, and then I'm sorry, not dual class crystals, the featured crystals, right? If your champion's in there, but Doom is probably oftentimes not going to be here because just too good. Kind of throws off the balance of it. And then I would say your next best bet is to try and do any kind of event that will give you a Nexus crystal. And at least you have like a, instead of like a, you know, a 1 in 250 chance to get the champ, it'll be narrowed down to like a 3 in 40 chance or something. Outside of that, there's not really any ways to go for champs other than just, like you said, manifesting it. How do you go for winning the lottery, you know? I mean, actually, I should add one more thing to it. Just the more crystals in general that you open up. Because, like, how do you win the lottery? Well, you can't guarantee it, but if you buy more tickets, you're at least increasing your chances. Not that I recommend buying lottery tickets, because I think that's just flushing money down the toilet, but it does apply to crystals. You at least increase your chances that way. Hold on. Roger, let me see. Perfect example of why I hate arenas. I used 3 rank 3 6 stars, and my enemy was rank 4 iDoom and Doom, and a rank 5 Rintra. What the hell? I mean, that should still be winnable. It's annoying, but you'd be able to like tank special 3s and stuff like that. Dude, double Doom in the arena though, that is annoying. They should be banned. That player should be permanently banned from the arena, without a doubt. I think maybe they should make some improvements to arena. It'd probably take too much dev time. But it would be nice if certain champs were kind of excluded from the arena. Just because, like, they're too annoying. Like, if they had an annoyance rating based on champions and said, like, okay, you could have Doom on your team, but he's pretty annoying. So if you put, like, Doom and, let's say, Heimdall, I mean, as a player, you can still do that, but, like, you're not going to come up against that. Like that auto selection of your opponent's champs, you won't have to face that. That would be nice. That'd be nice if they had something like that. Guaranteed yearly champ selectors and holiday sales is probably the best way nowadays. I mean, that's true. It's quite pricey, but yeah, technically that is true. For like Cyber Monday, if you spend 18k units, you can get a pretty much like a guaranteed pick. Haley sent over another buck though. Thank you, saying I'm secretly trying to get BG to open a crystal. Wow. Thanks BG for hunting. I'll keep my hopes high. Well, one last piece of advice. Keep the hopes low. It's just have low hopes, and then you can't be disappointed, you know? Keep the enthusiasm high, but your actual hopes low. That's just a recipe for happiness in life. High enthusiasm with no actual expectations. Bryce, thank you for the buck as well. I miss opening these crystals every night, by the way. Hippity hop, get me back on top. Wow. For the big D. Oh, man. Oh, come on, dude. I'm still getting the... There's something about the arena crystals that troll me harder than any other crystals. Because I really thought that was going to be 4-star Punisher, and it was not 4-star Punisher. Thanks, Dad. That said, I just opened 3 Science Abyss Nexus crystals, which each had 10 champs in them, but no Spot. Happy Doe, Spot's not even in the basic pool yet, so that's why he wasn't in there. I'm just kidding. He probably is in there. I don't actually know. I just wanted to make Abby Doe for a split second be like, what? Did I waste it? Is he in there though? When did Spot come out even? Okay, yeah. He came out in October. Didn't even realize. Been that long already, huh? He is, but thanks, buddy. I could just hear him saying it is why I'm laughing. You're too kind. No problem. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, probably normal time. Ooh, yeah, definitely normal time. I was gonna say maybe the chance of a day stream, but no, it's gonna have to be normal time. Yeah, so I'll see you guys then. Before I go, though, shout out to Bryce for being back on top, as he put it. Hippity hop, Bryce is back on top. Thank you, Bryce. Thank you to everyone else as well. And yeah, have a good night, everybody.